guys, today I'm going to be teaching you how to monoprint. So if you watched my last video, I have my underglazed painting of my dog. Right now I have a slab of clay which I smoothed out with my metal kidney tool, and I have a template which is laying on the clay right now. I'm going to first start by cutting out my template. I'm going to go ahead and take all this extra clay and wedge it back together for later use. So I'm just going to ball it up. And I'm going to put it aside in some wrapping so I have it for later. When I remove my template, you'll notice that I'm left with a nice slab of clay. I'm going to take my print and I'm just going to measure out where it's going to fall. So for this, I will have a little bit extra that kind of hangs over the edge. There's a couple different ways to monoprint. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do it like a temporary tattoo. So I'm actually just going to have the wet clay right there. You'll notice some of it actually already got in there. So I'm just going to smooth it out again. It's a little bit, my monoprint's a little bit thick. So again, I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to lay it out, press it down. And there's a couple of wrinkles. The wrinkles will most likely show in the monoprint. But I'm just going to go back over it and make sure I really got everything down onto the clay. Before peeling the entire piece up, I'm just going to go ahead and give it a little look. And I'll see that most of it is down. So again, I'll just take a couple more times around to really make sure my dog's face is there. My newsprint just ripped a little bit. That does happen if it gets a little too wet. You can always paint on top of the monoprint. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and peel it up. And you will notice I now have a print of my dog, and I have the monoprint, the one-time use, so I could then actually just get rid of this, but I'm going to right now just lay it aside so that I have it as a reference. And now I have my print on clay, and I'm just going to clean up the edges. And then what I'm going to do later on is I'm actually going to turn it into a vase, into a cylinder. So once it dries a little bit, I'll pick it up and then I will wrap it around. Okay, and if you got some smear, and if you notice that it smeared a little bit, I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of a wet paintbrush and I can clean up the edges. I can always add underglaze to the piece if I feel like the brown did not come up enough. I can go ahead and add in more brown later on, or even the rose. Thanks for watching.